everybody, and welcome to Art and the Word. It's our Christmas edition. See, got my tree up and everything. So, Christmas is going to look different this year for me. I have been dealing with a chronic sinus infection for the last 3 months or so. And yes, I've done the steaming and the teas and the vapor rub and also 2 rounds of antibiotics, and this thing is still with me. But you know what? I believe the Lord is healing me, and I do have some more tests coming up and a doctor's appointment. So, probably keep you up to date on that. But what that has meant is I'm getting less sleep. It's more difficult to sleep because, every time you tilt your head back, you start to kind of feel like you're filling up. And, of course, less sleep means less energy. And just a feeling of being unwell. So perhaps you're going through something like that at this time of the season, where there's a lot of change of weather colds that happen. Anywho, what this means is that I don't have the sort of frenetic energy that I usually have around Christmas time to go, running around with all the cleaning and the cooking and the baking and the gift shopping. And yeah, it's not going to happen. And I'm not even sure if perhaps we're not just going to end up spending Christmas Day at some restaurant. Stick a pin in that. I'm going to circle back around to that. And I'm thinking that perhaps this is an opportunity to do something different with the season. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know where God is going to lead or what He's going to show me through this particular season. I do know that, as I said, I don't have that kind of crazy energy. I'm tired. I'm just so tired. And I think that it's an opportunity to be still, to reflect, to rest, and just allow my body to take the time that it needs to heal and to recover. And also perhaps to be more reflective on the season. We always say this every year when Christmas comes around, that Jesus is the reason for the season. But then we still sort of end up in that mad rush around, buying stuff and baking stuff and cooking stuff and, with the visiting and all of that. And Jesus kind of gets, pushed a little bit to the edges of our celebrations. So I don't know what this Christmas is going to look like. I know it's going to be different. And the interesting thing is that last year around this time, my husband and I were quite sick. We had the flu. And again, same sort of thing, didn't have the energy, didn't have the, just the Christmas feeling and the Christmas spirit to do the things that we normally did. And so we ended up going to an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet on Christmas Day. And I was able to actually invite someone who would not have had a family meal at that time to join us. And that turned out to be such a special thing, to be able to share our Christmas with someone who, could use that boost and could use that company. And that was a wonderful thing that the Lord did, even using, maybe not using our sickness, but through those set of circumstances, something pretty awesome came out of it. So I'm going to kind of kick back and see what happens this year. I don't know if we're going to do the restaurant. I know I ain't cooking up no big meal. Let's see what God does with this. So all of that to say that I have not been able to keep up with the art projects that I was hoping to do for Art and the Word. But I do have some tools at my disposal thanks to AI. And what I have done for you is I have 2 music videos. So one that I wrote based off of Isaiah, I think it's 63. And the other one was produced by Sam George, who's my good buddy. And yeah, creating, writing, songwriting is also a part of the tools and the resources, that the gifts that God has given us to use for building His kingdom. and it's a new branch for me, and I'm always encouraging you, look for new ways to use your creativity. And AI has given us quite a bit of new platforms and new tools that we can use for that. So I'm going to jump on board and see what I can do with that. And I do hope that you enjoy these two songs and that they bring you a bit of cheer and also a bit of focus this Christmas on what's truly important. Thank you, everybody, for your support this year on Art and the Word. It has been such a blessing to be able to share with you all of the little things that I'm doing around my place, being creative, gardening, and actually you wouldn't believe, but I still have some plants that have survived and are surviving as indoor plants, and I'll show that to you in a bit. But I just wanted to say thank you for your support. Thank you for your kind words, and I'm looking forward to seeing where God leads us in 2026, if you can believe it. And yeah, let's see what this new year brings and what wonderful and exciting things the Lord has in store for us. Do have a wonderful Christmas, happy holidays, and I will see you in the new year. Take care.
Winter chill upon my face, in the night a quiet grace, candles flicker in their place, softly glowing, stars alight a velvet sky, whispers float and fire sigh, children's laughter echoes high, gently flowing. Silent snow falls all around, hush the world without a sound. Magic in the air is found, hearts are glowing. Footsteps leave a fleeting trace, moments freeze in winter's embrace. In this time we find our space, love bestowing. Frosty breath hangs in the air, nature slumbers unaware. In this quiet moment's rare, time is slowing. Silent snow falls all around, hush the world without a sound. Magic in the air is found, hearts are glowing. In the stillness beauty grows, every breath a cold wind knows, as the ancient carol flows, peace is showing. Harmonies and whispers blend with the warmth that we extend, as we gather with old friends. Love is flowing. Silent snow falls all around, hush the world without a sound. Magic in the air is found, hearts are glowing. Unto us a son is given. Unto us a child is born. The government will be on his shoulders. Unto us the Savior comes. Seed of Jesse, Line of David, Prince of Peace, Heaven's Son, King of Kings, Lion of Judah. Unto us the Savior comes. Unto us the light has come. For we had walked in a great darkness. The light has dawned upon your people. Unto us a Savior comes. Seed of Jesse, Line of David, Prince of Peace, Heaven's Son, King of Kings, Lion of Judah. Unto us the Savior comes. Seed of Jesse, Line of David, Prince of Peace, Heaven's Son, King of Kings, Lion of Judah. Unto us the Savior comes. Call him Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace, Everlasting Father. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace, Mighty God. Call him Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace, Everlasting Father. Wonderful Counselor, Prince of Peace, Mighty God. Unto us the kingdom comes. He will reign on a throne of justice. Of his peace there will be no end. From that time on and forevermore.